right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the men of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, who taught me this truth. Shalom to the elect out there pushing this truth in all sincerity. The four corners of the earth is your brother Tabalia, Yakonah, coming at you with another lesson. Lord willing, you'll be edified. This lesson's going to be entitled somewhere along the lines of let your light shine among men, or let your light so shine among men. And that word light is phos in the Greek, so it's kind of like phos or phos, like phosphorus, because I think phosphorus, that mineral, it actually I think it lights or lights up or shimmers or something like that. So we're supposed to light up in this dark place, man. This place is this land is full of darkness. This land being America, Babylon the Great. It's full of confusion and darkness. There's all kinds of wayward philosophies. Just philosophy in general is off. But yeah, it's steeped in, this place is steeped in wickedness and darkness. This is the valley of the shadow of death that's pursuant to Psalms the 23rd chapter. And so, even though we want to let our light shine amongst men, we also need to be circumspect, knowing where we're at, knowing that there's creepy crawling things all around us, but that we shouldn't be afraid at the same time. So because we're gonna be, salvation is given to those that are full of the light of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that makes us to be full of the light of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. That makes us light bearers. We are the light bearers. That word Lucifer means light bearers. So we are the real light bearers, or the real Luciferians. Light bearer means Luciferian. Lucifer. Lucifer means light bearer. We're the light bearers on Yahweh's right hand side. There's light bearers on the Lord's left hand side, which he uses to do evil works. The scriptures say, shall there not be evil done in a land, and the Lord hath not done it, or something to that effect, roughly paraphrasing. So the Lord is, we go into this all the time. The Lord does all things. He's a just balance. He orchestrates all things, righteousness and wickedness. But see, we were chosen of a righteous seed. The Lord's chosen people, and Lord willing, we be of the elect. But the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, are of the righteous seed. Okay, and those that are scattered throughout, that come out of those lineages by way of their fathers. So I'm gonna go into some scriptures real quick. Let me get Matthew 5:16, because we are We're supposed to let our light shine. This is chapter, the book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verse 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Okay? Let your light shine before men. See, we're out here fishing. We're out here trying to find those elect men so that we can be saved out of this place. This is verse 14. Let's go back to 14, Matthew 5 and 14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Okay? Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Okay? And this is referring to the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding. We are supposed to be putting this out into the world. Let's go into 16 again. Matthew 5 and 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Okay. And so, the apostle said that the elect are sealed. So, but we're still on highways and hedges, So until this thing is totally, until the Lord takes us out of play as far as that's concerned, being out on the highways and byways, we still have to go out there and push this word, man. Let's go into that word. Let's go into that word. Let's go into shine, which is lampo or lampo, and it's to radiate, to beam, brilliancy, to give light. Okay? So we're supposed to be givers of this thing, That's why the scripture just said, does a man, verse 15, Matthew 5 and 15, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick. So that's a displaying that light so that you can give it, And really, if you don't give it, the Lord will put your light out. So really, in order for you to even keep that light, you got to give it. Oh, let's go on to the next. And it giveth light unto all that are in the house. You see? So anyone that's around you, anyone that's there, that has eyes to see and ears to hear, they can be converted. The apostle was just speaking, if he does his lessons and somebody happens to come across them or happens to see your works out in the street, man, what's that guy on? What is he? Something's different about him. And that man that witnesses your works is converted. Hey, you just saved a soul, man. Converted to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you saved a soul, man. You were in the process of saving him. You were added to the process of saving us. So the only one that can do the saving is Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But you were a part of that process. So that's a beautiful thing. All right, let's go to Hosea 4 and 1. Okay. Well, let's go to Matthew 6 and 23. All right. Matthew 6 and 23. And it reads, and this is Yahweh Shai. Matthew 6 and 23. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? So that light is talking about the wisdom, the knowledge, you know, the divine knowledge that that body, that vessel contains. If it be of a wicked. See, that's why we just went into Luciferian can be a light bearer on the left hand side or the right hand side. So if that light be dark, be on the left hand side, how great is that darkness? And there's a lot of oath takers out there that live in that darkness. They live in the darkness on the left hand side. But if thine eye be, let's start at top, Matthew 6 and 23. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness. So yeah, let's go to 22. Matthew 6 and 22, the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. You see, let's go into the word single real quick. Single meaning haplos, meaning simple, meaning whole, good, fulfilling its office, good,